Hey YouTube, what's up? This is JC Modern Warfare. I thought I'd make this video, take some time out of my day to give you guys one final update. I know I've done a few update videos and I apologize about all those, but I figure I always should keep you guys informed of what I'm doing, so I figured this will be the last probably big update of the summer. So what I plan to do, I have a few more Fridays of August, since we're in the month of August now. And guys, by the way, also, I don't mean to break the subject, but I apologize if the video looks kind of weird. I'm actually doing this on my Mac to save some space on my actual camera where I'm going to shoot the videos on. But yeah, so I thought I'd make this last video, so getting back on track. So there's a few more weeks left in August, and so on the final Friday of August, which is the 25th, that will be the last day a video will be uploaded for every Friday, because I will be starting school the following week. When I start school, I plan to try and make it every other Friday that I'll get a video out, so then I have some time to do my schoolwork and I have time to do, you know, the things that are important and whatnot. So I'm going to be moving it after that to every other Friday. So the way it's going to work is, I know it's going to throw you guys off probably completely, but so the 25th I'll have a video. Then the following week there will be no video at all, because I will be getting, you know, into kind of the mode of school and whatnot. But the following week after that there'll be a video, and then so forth. So that means the next week there won't be, and then after that there'll be a video. So it'll be kind of every couple weeks of the month we'll get a video. So that's until the winter, and then I'm going to try and move it back to every Friday. So it's been kind of interesting, I mean, because, you know, I've wanted to keep this channel, but it's just been hard to do it. But I figured I'm not going to be one of those people who's just going to quit just because of his life and whatnot. No, I'm going to find a way to work around it. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to take this and then make it to where I can still make videos, but also get the important things done as well, like school and whatnot. And so I thought it would be cool, you know, if I could keep it going somehow. So I figured this is a good way. So we'll see how this works. If there's anything, you know, that happens, if it becomes too much, etc., etc., I will make a video letting you guys know what the future plan will be, because I'm not one of those people to leave you guys hanging. And if I do, I always try to have a good reason, and I always come back and explain everything. So that's how this is going to work. So some of the videos that you'll be seeing in the last month of summer are going to be, they're not tributes actually. One of them kind of is, but the next tribute I'm leaving all the way until September, and that's going to be that other week kind of deal. So the way this is going to work is, the video I'm currently working on now is actually, yes, you're going to hear me say it, part of my scary logo collection. If you guys are wondering what that is, please go check out that video. It's called the Top 5 Scariest Logos in My Opinion. Link will be in the description for that video. Please go check it out. There's 4 parts to it, where I cover different logos, mainly logos from, you know, the 90s, the 80s, from my childhood, which I found creepy or scary and whatnot. And the topic of this video, I don't want to give too much away, but is what makes a logo scary. I've been asked that question a few times. I know a few other people have been asked that question who make logo videos and whatnot, and I see it on the web sometimes, and the question always comes back and says, what makes a logo scary? Pretty much people asking, why are people scared of these logos? You know, yeah, they're loud, whatnot, they're, you know, kind of weird, you know, and whatnot, but why are they scary? It's kind of like, they don't bug me. Why are they scary? And I think the main reason that people find, well, you'll have to watch the video actually and find out what makes a logo scary. But that's basically what it is, and I'm going to say this now, the scary logos will be coming back. Yes, they'll be back on my channel. I'm going to estimate about October, November is when I plan to bring the scary logos back, because I have a bunch of other different little things I'm going to do in between here and there. I'm going to start doing some skits. I realized, you know, skits are a good way to speak to people and how to have people understand kind of where you're coming from and whatnot. And so I got a few of those little skits planned out. And then the week after I do that video, speaking of skits, actually, is going to be a video about how to. Excuse me, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that. My alarm was going off. I set an alarm to help me remember some things, but anyways, that's not really all that important. So what I was talking about was the second video is actually going to be a video about how but how general most of the time, kids versus adults, how we react to kid shows. So for instance, I'm going to be taking shows like Arthur, Caillou, Mr. Rogers, Teletubbies, Barney, Bob the Builder, just a bunch of different shows. I'm probably going to leave it at 10, most 10, maybe 11, 12 or so. And I'm going to show how kids react to them, like, when we're young and whatnot, and how we perceive it and whatnot. How kids react to it versus when you grow up and you start seeing the different flaws, and then how you react to it then, or how a parent would react to it. So that's the video that's going to be coming after that, and so pretty much I do have some ideas for how that video is going to go, but otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a wait for that, so that'll be the next video. And then the last week of the summer, the third video on August 25th, I was thinking about saving this for October because of Halloween, but I just couldn't save it. It just had to happen. And this might sound kind of odd to you guys that I'm going to actually make this video, because in a video I made about a few weeks ago, I actually claimed I would never make another one of these videos again, but you guys keep asking for it. You guys keep wanting it. It's going to be about Traces of Death. Yes, I am going to be bringing that back. Not in the form of a reaction, but I decided to tell the story of how my experience with Traces of Death went down. The reason I'm making this video is because, number one, a lot of people either personally or on YouTube have been asking if it's going to happen. One YouTuber in particular, I think his name is Matt Harding PL, on YouTube, has asked me quite a few times actually if I'll be making another Traces of Death video, if I'll be doing another reaction video or whatnot. He's been really interested in if I'm going to be doing another one of those, and I remember a couple weeks ago I actually said I wouldn't. But then again, that was the reaction too. That was me saying I probably won't watch that movie again, for a couple reasons actually. The reason I made that video and I came across kind of strong is I knew I was going to be making this video of my experience with it, and I know Steve from Shock Extreme 1 is also making a similar video of how his experience went. I think his was more of a mockumentary style, but yeah, I don't know too much about that, but that's all I know because I've heard him talk about it a few times. But other than that, I know my video, it's going to be talking not only just about my experience and how I dealt with it and whatnot, but also, like an idiot, I'm going to admit this. I did this for you guys, so guys, be happy about this if you guys care about this at all. I went back and watched the whole entire first volume of Traces of Death so I could make this video. All I'm going to say is I wasn't satisfied with it. It was disturbing, it was disgusting, it was morbid, there's really a whole bunch of words I could use, but I'm just going to leave it at those. But I knew I was going to make this video, and at the time I think I was sickened from what I saw, and that's why I said I wasn't going to be making another one. But I meant reaction-wise. I should have made that more clear. But I am making this video which details about how I got to know what Traces of Death was, my experience with watching it, and then I decided to help you guys. I made a list of everything while I was watching it that happened, and then I can tell you guys everything that goes on in the film. So in case any of you are feeling that like, oh yeah, I want to go watch it, but I hear it's so horrible, but I want to know what's in it, you guys will get your answer. You'll know everything that happened. So yeah, so if you guys are into any of that, come back for that. If not, don't watch it. I don't really care, but I just want you guys to know that that will be the third and final video of the summer. and that will round out my summer. Then after that, in September, I'll be doing another tribute, and that is to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and that's a solo tribute just to that show. I know I talked about it in my last video with my PBS Kids tribute, and I talked a lot about the show actually, but I figured it'd be good if I just went into a solo tribute on the show alone, and I just talked about what made it so special, and just kind of a basic outline of how the show went, and and what Mr. Rogers means to a lot of us. So that's going to be my next video in September. Then after that, a lot of them are just drafts that I haven't even thought. Well, I've thought up the ideas, but that aren't even finished. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about them. But some of them are skits, some of them are tributes. Some of them are just crazy ideas in general of me. One of them's even, I think, a dumpster diving video that I plan on doing, because I've done it. I've went dumpster diving a few times, and a few people have actually wanted me to make a video about that. That people that I know, not anyone on YouTube, but they've asked me, when you go dumpster diving again, can you record it and upload what you find? So whenever I do that again, I will be posting a video about that. So that's pretty much how the rest of the summer is going to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe like always. I look forward to seeing you guys the rest of the summer and through the rest of the year. This is JC Modern Warfare. Have a great day. Peace out.